If you're looking for one of the nicest headlight upgrades available for your 2018 through 2020 F-150 at home, then you might want to consider the Morimoto XB Gen 2 projectors that we're talking about here today. Now, these DOT approved lights will pack a whopping 2,600 lumens total, thanks to the included LED projectors along with the white daytime running lights, all for that mid $1,600 price point. Install is going to get a solid 2 out of 3 wrenches here on the difficulty meter, guys, and take about an hour or two to complete from start to finish. But if you hang with me for a bit, we'll walk you through that job later in the video. So if you didn't already know, the Morimoto XBs are going to be the cream of the crop when looking at aftermarket headlights, and sure, the price is certainly going to reflect that. Now, these are not going to be entry-level options, and I think that's pretty evident right up front. But let's talk about what you are getting here for the money, guys. And on the surface, again, I think you're getting one of the highest quality aftermarket options currently available here at AmericanTrucks.com. This does include the PPS plastic housing with built-in aluminum heat sinks, all topped off with an impact-resistant polycarbonate lens, which does, by the way, also have a UV coating baked in to help prevent any fading or yellowing over the years. Now, altogether, the housing and the lens, everything sealed up well enough to achieve a waterproof rating of an IP67, which is very impressive for a set of headlights by themselves, and it's pretty much the standard for light bars, cube lights, things like that. Now, this particular set does feature the combination of the black housing with that clear lens, which I think is certainly one of the more popular options here on the site. But if you did want to check out some other options, Mori offers them with a smoke lens and also a clear option as well. Again, feel free to check those out here on the site if you haven't already. But inside the housing and lenses is really where the magic happens with the Morimoto XB. So let's start by breaking down your quad Curia optic projectors here, which are going to allow for equal parts illumination and appearance. Appearance, pretty straightforward, right? They just look awesome, a heck of a lot cooler than the factory halogen headlights. Now, as far as your top 2 projectors go, those are going to function as your low beams, while the bottom 2 of the 4 will serve as your high beams. Now, performance is going to be night and day difference compared to those factory halogen headlights, thanks to the LED technology. Again, combined 2,600 total lumens at that 5,500K color temperature, so that's a bright white light, maybe a small touch of blue. Now, Morimoto even goes as far as saying that these are going to outperform the factory F-150 LED headlights for this year range, which is very impressive. But the standard lighting really is only a fraction of the total package here at the XBs. You're also getting those white LED daytime running lights that are done in a very factory manner, basically going around the outside of the headlights themselves. Now, they're not diffused like the previous generation trucks, but instead they do look very similar to that of the higher end LED OE Ford headlights, and they do look very sharp here in the Morimotos as well. Now, those daytime running lights also feature a built-in turn signal to the top portion, which can either function as a solid blink or a sequential pattern, which absolutely looks killer, and you can change this based on your preference. Can't forget also that that sequential pattern plays into the startup sequence that the Morimoto XBs provide anytime you lock or unlock your truck. It's a small feature, but it's one that I just think is really cool. Finally, guys, the XBs are backed by a solid 5-year warranty in case of any issues. Now, if you do have a halogen equipped truck, these are going to be completely plug and play, as we're about to show you with our detailed walkthrough and tool breakdown right now. Check it out.
Tools for this install: a pop clip removal tool, a T25 Torx bit, a 7, 8, 10, 13 millimeter socket, as well as an extension and a ratchet or electric ratchet. Hey guys, today we have our 2018 F-150. I'm gonna show you how to get your stock headlights out so we can place our new ones in, and I'm gonna show you how to do that right now. Now, in order to get our stock headlights out, there are a few pieces that we need to remove, including the bottom fascia, the grille itself, and the radiator cover. We're gonna start with the radiator cover. Taking your clip removal tool, remove the pop clips from the top of the radiator cover. Now remember to hang on to them, as we will be reusing them to place our radiator cover back on. Now there is one that's easy to miss on the side of the intake inlet. Make sure to get that one as well. With your clips removed, you can now remove your radiator cover. And if your truck is equipped with an active grille, make sure to unplug that harness as well. Now before we can remove our grille, we do need to remove the bottom fascia underneath the headlight. Grabbing your 7mm socket, remove these 2 bolts on the inside of the fascia. And repeat that on the other side. With your fascia bolts removed, pull forward on your fascia to release it from the truck. Now moving back to the top of the grille, grab your 10mm socket and remove the 4 bolts located on the top. And finally, taking your 13mm socket, remove the 1 bolt on each side to release your grille. And repeat that on the other side. To remove the grille, just pull forward towards yourself. Now it's time to remove our headlight bolts. We're going to start with the first one here being a 8mm socket. The next one would be a 10, and the remaining would be a 10 as well. Now there are 2 more 10mm bolts located on the side as well. Remove those. And finally, 2 more 10mm bolts located at the top of the headlight. Now we can remove our headlight. And unplug your headlight harnesses. Now that we have our stock headlight out, we do need to transfer over the bottom mounting bracket. I'll show you how to do that now. Taking your T25 Torx bit, remove the 3 screws on the bottom side of that mounting bracket. Now take your bracket and place that onto your new headlight. And secure it with your stock hardware. Now we can take our headlight and plug it back in to our harnesses. And place it back into the truck. And secure it with your stock hardware. And remember to place your hardware underneath the headlight as well. And remember, your inner one is a 8mm bolt. Now repeat those steps on the other side. With your new headlights in place, you can replace your grille, plug in your harnesses, and secure it with the stock hardware. And don't forget to replace the 13mm bolt at the bottom of the grille under the headlight. Repeat that on the other side as well. And now you can secure the fascia underneath the headlight. And finally, secure the hardware on your fascia. And now replace your radiator cover. And don't forget the pop clip next to the intake inlet. And that's gonna wrap it up for our review and install of the Morimoto XB LED headlights with black housing and clear lens fitting the 18 to 20 F-150 without projector headlights. Thanks for watching, guys, and for more videos just like this, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.